Hi everybody. We are live. Yay! It's happy what?
It's
Tuesday.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday, y'all.
Yes. So, welcome everyone to the BAM show, the VP BAM show. Uh,
Yeah.
where we actually have a couple of announcements that I probably, Seth, you and I didn't really cover this before we went live, but
No, we
we
didn't.
will, we will need to make some announcements at the end of this because we have
Yeah,
some cool stuff coming down the pipeline. And I
definitely.
think you guys will just love it and want to stay with it, right? So, but
Definitely.
today we are digging into something that is we're both very passionate about, and
Definitely.
that's all about you and your power, or what you're worth and your power. And
Yeah.
um, so that's why I got the power. Where does that come from, Seth?
Oh, that song by Snap. I don't know how many of y'all are, know that song from the 90s. I got the power by Snap. Oh, yeah. As we were
I
talking about, I actually played the song so we just, we could listen to it. Oh, it was awesome.
But you
I,
know what? Now you
oh,
need to go and listen to it again. If you haven't listened to it in a while or at all, you
exactly.
definitely check it out.
Make it
So
your power song. We get that. Make that your power song. See? Yeah,
totally, totally.
definitely.
So so what we're going to do today is we're going to go into talking about we were talking about like today this week, you've seen my stuff, my videos, all about power and all about um decision makings and making the choice. So far you've seen that with the video on Monday, and then also this morning you saw a post. If you haven't, go and take a look at it. I think it's pretty good.
Oh, it's
But
great.
we want to get into how choice is a power, and
Definitely.
so I'm gonna just let Beth. I'm gonna let you talk for a little bit. We're gonna cover a major question here, and then we're
Yeah.
gonna go into some bullet points. So take it away, my
All right.
friend.
Well, again, I'm very happy to be here with everybody. And as I always say, I hope everyone is doing awesome, making it an amazing day. And those of you who follow me or have followed me for any amount of time, you know that I call Tuesdays Tuesdays, right? Because because why? We all have the power to choose every single thing, that happens to us, but how we react to it. We don't have the power, to, control the rain or, control any of that, but we have the power to react to certain things, right? And in that respect, that gives us a power, right? So the one thing I really think we want to talk about today is how do we have power over certain things inside of our businesses? Okay, because it's truly amazing when you think about how much power we have inside of our own businesses.
Mm-hmm.
People say, oh, because of the inflation or because of the economy and everything, that's why my business doesn't do so well. And that may be a little bit of a factor, but the thing is we have a lot more power than that. Okay, so and that's really what we really want to talk about today. How much power we have inside of our businesses. Because I tell y'all, we got the power. We a strong bunch of entrepreneurs. So
We are,
strong
and we're
bunch
a
of
lot
people
more
here.
powerful than we give ourselves credit for. That's the thing.
Exactly. That is very true. So, oh yeah.
Yeah. So the first
So yeah.
thing we wanted to get into was we're going to go through this and kind of not necessarily steps, but just different bullet points here.
Yeah.
So the first part of this is that we have the power over how we react towards the naysayers, towards the people that are the quote haters, or the people that
Mm-hmm.
that like we have them all the time, guys. I'm we have family members and we have friends that don't get us because,
Yes.
as an entrepreneur, it's different. It's different
Yes.
from like what normal is in a way, but it
Exactly.
has to be normal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we have that power to react. And to me, a reaction is, it's a physical thing, right? It
Definitely.
kind of reminds me of a magnet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried to put two magnets together that are like is like, or what is it, like negative and not positive or whatever, and they like connect, but
Yeah.
then you resist. So that's your reaction,
Yeah.
right? And you can either be proactive or you
Mm-hmm.
can be reactive in some cases.
Exactly.
And reaction can be positive or negative,
Yeah.
right? And
Exactly.
so you do have this power of how you're going to react. Are you going to ignore comments? Are you going to fight back. I mean, you have this
Mhm.
choice. So
Yeah, it really, really is amazing, and not just, people that, react to when we say, oh, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm not going to go down the normal route of, go to school, go to college, get a job, or retire in Rio or whatever, or retire in Florida or whatever. You know, it's also, as we start seeing, some success in our business, what's going to happen is we're going to get those people, who, start spreading their hate, their negativity, their, saying, oh, you're a scammer or whatever. So we have the power to say, okay, I'm not going to let what they say overpower me or make me, or just, make it more difficult for me. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, and I have the power to say, you know what? I'm going to take that comment or whatever it is, and I'm going to turn that into some kind of motivation for me, right? Because I don't remember who said it, but they had always said, the more haters you have, the more successful you are. That's or something. It was as you get more success in your business, you'll get more naysayers and more haters, and that's actually a good thing, right? So but we have the power to take those negative comments and to take what those people are saying and either internalize it and let it wear us down, or internalize it and have us turn it then into motivation. Mm-hmm. So we have that power and we have that choice.
That's right. That's really good.
That. Can you all tell how much I love that one? I love that one.
That's good stuff. And that was the first thing. That's the first thing that we talked about. One of the that's why we put this as the first thing, the first kind of bullet point for this topic.
Definitely.
Because it's really important. All the other things are important too, but this is I think one of the obviously it's number one on our list. Mm-hmm. So just really, really think about or consider how you are when you do receive negative comments or whatever. What is it that you do? And if you find yourself doing something that's negatively reacting to something, and then you try to do the opposite of that.
Right. Exactly.
So, yeah, absolutely. So the second thing is that we have the power with how much work we put into our business and the result that we get. So so work. What is work, my friend?
Work. I'm sorry. I had to do that. We literally have the power with how much work we put into our business, guys. Okay. So always just remember, the more effort and the more time you put into your business, that is what's going to reflect the results that you're going to get. Okay. Right. It sounds very simple, and someone will say it and like, oh, okay, well, I've tried and I'm not getting any results. I'm like, well, what the heck are you trying? Okay.
I did not like the word try.
I know. We hate the word try. The word try right now around the VP BAM people, that's a trigger word, and it's also a bad word. It's a curse word. Okay. So that word is a no. Okay.
No, exactly. And I also think too that we talk about work, but we're also talking about actionable. Exactly. What is actually actionable? Because you can work in your brain.
Mm-hmm. You can work in our brain.
You can work in your brain, but you have to take the next level, which we all know is action. And it's got to be it's a verb. It's an action word, right? You have to actually do the momentum, the movement for it. So
yeah. I remember, Chrissy, one of the things we were talking about last week was, are we getting sidetracked in our business, and ways that we can, not be sidetracked and to start prioritizing. Mm-hmm. So we have the power to start prioritizing, right? And the power to actually say, all right, this is what I'm now going to do inside of my business. I'm not going to, watch this Netflix marathon. Some Netflix marathons are a lot of fun. I'm going to say that. Yes, some of them are fun. Okay. But the thing is, again, how much power you put in your business is going to reflect your results. And we have the power, again, I'm going to keep saying it. We got the power. We got the power to say, all right, I'm going to put this amount of work into my business, and I want to get to that $5K a month, or that $10K a month, or even your first $1,000 a month. Okay. Mm-hmm. Kind of how much work is it going to take for you to get that? And you have the power to decide that.
Right.
So always keep that in mind.
Exactly. And you know what? I also think that this also applies to even if you don't have a business, if you're
Oh yeah.
working, like
Mhm.
if you're working the 9 to 5, which
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that at all. Where this is not what this
No.
is about. It's
No.
how much you have the power with how much effort that you put into not
Effort.
even only your business but with your work, right? With what you're doing.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
and the results. The result could be a raise. It could be,
Mhm.
maybe people trust you enough to become a leader in the organization
Mhm.
somewhere. You
Yeah.
become a manager or something like that. It's just
Definitely.
that there's that power that lies there. And then with that being said, though, there is kind of like the next one that we're going to get into is sort of falls like in that similar category, and it's really we have the power with how much money that we can make in our business. You
Oh
also have,
yeah.
yeah. So that being said, it's all about putting that effort in and working. Um,
Right.
Here's one thing that one of my mentors talked about yesterday, and I was like, whoa, I cannot stand the word busy. And I've always harped on this myself. I cannot stand the word busy. If we have a conversation and I ask you how your week has been, because I probably will, I'll probably reach out to you if we're on Facebook, if we're friends. I'll reach out and say, hey, how are you? How's your week been? Oh, I've been busy. Busy to me is like it sounds like a bee. Like I'm busy, 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 but it's not effective, right? It's not
Makes sense.
productive.
Right. That makes
So
sense.
yeah, take that word also besides try out of your vocabulary.
Oof. Yeah.
So instead of being busy, be productive, be effective. Because it
Ooh.
doesn't necessarily mean that you've got the work done, that you're taking the next level as an entrepreneur or even as somebody that works, that has a 9 to 5 or something. All
I
right.
like that. Replacing busy with productive. I like that.
Yes, exactly. So if we
Definitely.
have a conversation, don't ever tell me that you're busy because I won't believe you.
Mm,
Or I'll
definitely.
figure out a way to turn that around. We're going to make
Yep.
you productive. We're going to make
Turn
you
that B around. Huh? See, there we go.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like a little bee. So yeah, so we had the power with how much money that we're going to make in our business. So
That's
the
true.
next thing that we have the power with doing is to choose our brand, right?
Yes.
Choosing our
Definitely.
brand is basically, it doesn't have to be like, oh, the colors and the website and making it look pretty. It's how we
Mhm.
present ourselves. It's our personality. It's
Exactly.
our marketing.
Mhm.
And this is on the fourth on the list. Doesn't mean it's the least. Hello, can I get my southern accent out of the way? It doesn't mean it's our least important. It just
No,
means
it's
it's
not.
all there. So,
Exactly.
and then there was something else too, Seth. Did you want to add anything to this power, this brand power?
Um, well, I think actually the next one after this with power to choose our brand and the next one, which is after this, which is even more important. But along
Yes.
with the same line, yeah, with the power to choose our brand, but our as well as our choose our core values. Okay, you think about your core values and the types of things that you value, when you do business with other people. Okay. Um, do you appreciate, is one of your core values honesty? Is it dependability? Whatever it is, you have the power to choose to have, have that type of persona, I guess, inside of your business. Okay. Have your business be known for that, for your
Mhm.
honesty, for your dependability. If it's fast service, whatever it is, you know,
Mhm.
if you take something like, okay, McDonald's, let's just say, they're known. Okay. So McDonald, they sell, quarter pounder hamburgers, fast food, whatever. They're not just known, for, just making fast food. They're known for food that's going to put a smile on your face. That M, okay? So, and again, I had read other businesses, they do this. They take their brand and their core values and everything, and they seep it all into their business. So we have the power to choose our core values in our business, align it with our brand, and make our business that much more magnetic. We were talking about magnets earlier. Magnetic.
Right. I love it.
Okay?
I love it. So that's our tip.
And that's our tip.
Yeah,
your brand needs to align with your core values.
Yeah.
It just has to, or your business is not really going to go anywhere.
Right.
Brand and your core values need to align. So
exactly. And I want to talk a little bit more about core values, because some of us don't really know what you're gonna have to Google it too. Okay, guys.
Right. Yeah.
Core values would be like integrity. We talked about integrity. If you haven't seen my video last Friday, you need to. Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite core values, and I know a lot about integrity. So take a peek at that one. Responsibility, honesty, sportsmanship. Seth, you said something earlier
Dependability.
Today. Dependability, right? Dependability. So think about all those things, and what that you need that you probably have about 5 core values, or you might have more, you might have a little less, but you want to make sure that what you have is delivered into your business. And then when you deliver into your business, when you pour into your business your core values, like that, what you also need to do is take the next step and pour those core values into other people, especially if you're going to partner with them.
Exactly. So, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they have special core values as well. And then you guys become that magnet, right? You attract each other with your core values, because they fit like a puzzle, very, very nice and neatly like that together.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah. Love it. Okay. Well, let's get into some final thoughts, and then we'll call it a day.
Okay. We'll call it a day. All righty. Well, my final thoughts here, just always know that you have the power, okay? You have the power to literally choose everything literally about your business. And even if you don't have a business, if you're still in a 9-to-5, and that is okay too, So just know that we all are a lot more powerful than we give ourselves credit for, okay? Especially when it comes when it comes to our businesses. We got powers over the naysayers. We got power over how much money we make in our business. A lot of people say, no, we don't, but the thing is, yeah, you do. Okay. We have the power, to not get sidetracked, because it's going to happen. We have the power to say, when we get sidetracked, no, I'm not going to let this happen. I'm going to make something else. I'm going to make my business a priority. Okay. So we all have that power within us. All right. So always, as I said, just know you're a lot more powerful than you give yourself credit for. And you have a voice as well. And people want to hear it, and people need to hear it. All right?
Absolutely.
That's
a good one. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I did? Oh, okay. Well.
I think that would kind of finalize, leave it at that.
Wow.
It's all good. I love it.
It's all good. Yeah.
Definitely. So,
and go listen to I Got the Power by Snap if you haven't listened to it, in a long time. Yes, it is a 90s thing, but I tell you what, you hear it, you're going to be, dancing up and down, and yeah, we were dancing and moving, grooving. So yeah. Make it your power song. It's always good to have some type of motivational music. I have a playlist that's all motivational music. Some's from the 80s. I got 70s, 80s stuff. I got 90s on there. I got some stuff from today. Not a lot of stuff, but some stuff from today. There's not that much, unfortunately, but, so you got what you need to do for yourself to get yourself up to that power, that power, what's the word? That power bar, not an actual bar, but,
it's interesting that you say that, Seth, because I'm thinking of, okay, I want everybody to imagine a power on a phone, like the battery thing on your phone that tells you how much power you have left before you have to charge it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I want you to think about that, because I see a lot of people that are, you know, and they're young, old, it doesn't matter, but your battery is not, your battery is depleting. Your battery life is depleting. And I'm not talking about your phone. I'm talking about you.
Oh,
You know, that's power. That's your power. And, you know, guys, you're like, you might be like close to retirement age and you'll be like, I'm done. I'm not going to do anything else. You know what? You're not dead yet.
right.
I'm to say this, but I see a lot of people just totally giving up. They're not investing in themselves, and they're just stuck in this paradigm, this place where they don't know. You don't know what you don't know, so you don't shift that.
Exactly.
You guys stay really, really comfortable where you are, and you need to get out of that. You know, if you want to make a difference, if you want to change, if you want to leave a legacy or build generational wealth, you got to get over all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I just went off on a totally different tangent, but it's talking about power.
Well, no, it definitely is. You're absolutely right. That's not on a different tangent at all. You know, it's true. It's really true.
Yeah, I see it a lot. I see it a lot, and it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
It really does. I see it with close people that I'm close to, and it just really breaks my heart because there is something different out there for you.
Mm-hmm.
You just got over yourself and got past the risk and just did it.
Get over yourself and use your power.
Exactly. Remember,
you gotta watch Power Rangers. Go do that. You know.
What did Glenda say? You had the power all along. You just had to
all
learn
along. That's right. Glenda always said in Wizard Wise, you always had the power all along. Exactly.
And on that note, it's time for us to call it a day. We will see you guys next week, either Tuesday or Thursday. We don't know yet. Usually it's Tuesday. Sometimes it's
Thursday.
It's
Tuesdays, yeah. But with scheduling stuff and everything, it's either Tuesday or Thursday.
Right. And so also one more thing, because I forgot about this part as well as the other final thought. Should we mention it now or should we wait, Seth?
Yeah, let's mention it now.
Wait, maybe we should not. Maybe we should.
Oh well, hold on. We'll mention it next time. Mention it next time.
Let's do it next time. So stay tuned for next time because
stay tuned for next week. Definitely. It's a good one.
It's a good one. You guys are doing.
It's good.
All right. Remember, guys, be blessed, focused, and productive.
And stay positive, stay motivated, and stay focused on your big dreams and goals.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye,